We just want to put people next to the league.
Since y'all wasn't in the league, were you in the league then? Do you think the Orlando, the nigga that won the scoring title, if you replaced him with Kobe, does he have a chance to win a championship?
I mean, under that scenario, probably.
Okay. Kenyon?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. The people that's
Can
there.
you also set yourself in that same position?
It is one.
You nigga was 12. Ah, damn.
I'm saying,
Your work ethic ain't like Kobe.
but you know, Shaq chose.
It has shit to do with it.
He chose to go to the Lakers.
Has a lot to
So he
do.
chose
He
Kobe.
averaged 20 on that team.
Yes, it does.
28
Damn,
and up.
nigga.
Yeah, it is when you got a motherfucker averaging 35 in the finals. It's more than enough.
38 one year too.
More than enough.
Kobe,
in the finals.
don't ever put Kobe and T-Mac in the same
They
competition.
did.
They
Well,
did.
don't. Well, don't.
Only for a couple years.
Hold on.
Hey,
I said it. Hold on.
It was only like two years.
Hold on.
Damn it, it's fucking-
Hey, listen. We don't want. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey,
y'all.
Okay, this is where we need to be.
Oh, this
You
that
guys
show I was
wasn't
watching
there.
on
How about this? Let's try this again. You guys wasn't there, so
You was
hold
there.
on.
Right, y'all was
So
there
hold
being a
on.
fan.
So hold on.
Being a fan of who?
Hold on.
Them niggas.
You wasn't there.
Them
You
niggas.
wasn't there.
Kobe and
hey,
Shaq, being a fan.
I said it. Y'all said I was stupid. Can
was
you
being a
say
fan?
it exactly again?
Everybody was there.
No, you said, hold on, so you said
that was there.
everybody, right?
Everybody was there in the
You got me, hey,
It
so
was
first
only-
and foremost, you got me
It was
fucked
only
up.
three people in y'all era.
So hold
You got
on.
me fucked
You
up.
wasn't
I gotta
there.
take care
You was in
first
middle.
and foremost.
You was in middle school.
I got
You was in middle school. You was in high school for the 12th time. So we don't want to hear metal.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hold on. Hold on. Metal,
bro. This
Only
is loser
fans.
talk. This is loser
Metal.
talk.
Can you tell me?
This is loser talk.
Can you tell me exactly when Kobe had 3 rings and T-Mac was doing what T-Mac was doing? What were we saying again?
In that era, and it was about 3 years where everybody was saying they didn't know who was better.
They
It was
didn't know who was better.
It was just in that point
Yeah,
in
they
time.
act like I was not there and I was not in the locker room and we was having these discussions and one was 3 rings.
Hey, the
This
thing
is
is that-
Jesus, right? They act like I made it up myself.
You act like you came up
They act like I made this shit up my fucking self.
That's fine.
It wasn't my opinion, nigga. It was a fact. He came on here and said the same thing.
That's because they said.
And y'all want to argue with the niggas that was there.
It can't
That's how y'all
be a fact.
sound
It can't be a fact if you don't get out the first round and do shit. Come on, man.
So I get the
Hey, you can't compare yourself
30
to
or 40 in those rounds.
I'm not necessarily comparing them because how I felt at that time, I felt Kobe might have had the edge personally.
Fuck, bro, 82.
Personally.
I might have felt Kobe had the edge, but everybody was saying.
Personally, it has nothing to do with, what'd you say? Everybody.
Yeah, I felt it personally. I feel like maybe Kobe had the edge, but